behind the door. Okay.
Shh. We're recording. Not if I get into it. And I don't want to mute it. I want to narrate it.
There it is.
Oh, there it is too.
Like I said, we have this zoomed in, and we're going to be running it concurrently, but zooming in on different areas so you can see the different behavior of the light and how it acts and what it does, because we discovered after watching everything that it has more character than we thought. It even looks like in some spots it's leaving a light trail behind it as it moves. And you can see it morphing in size and brightness. And sometimes it looks like it's almost bouncing, sometimes it looks like it's gliding.
It's like a trail behind it.
And usually
There's quite a long trail going down.
orb videos don't last very long, but I'm going to tell you right now, this one's going to be a long video, because running it concurrently will take us about 10 minutes. And this is continuous behavior of whatever this is. Again, it's not a moth, because we get moths and bugs on these cameras all the time. You can see people, you can see animals in their eyeballs clearly,
And they don't leave trails.
and they don't move like this.
Ooh, bloop, bloop. You can see it kind of faded out there.
Again, if that black square
It does.
is a window pane, you can actually see a pillar reflecting in it.
Right there.
However, you see no light. There's no light reflecting in that window.
But
And now I'd like you to note the behavior around the chairs.
and those are high.
Those chairs are stacked a good 7 feet.
So that's around 5 foot where I am. In the air.
And it's definitely back in that middle area between the front, that row of chairs, and this front row of chairs. It's still back in that area. But it does come more so to the front. Again, this is an unedited, unstopped, just continuously recording, changing the zoom angle, because as you'll see, the
Right there.
orb moves.
It looks like it totally went through the chairs.
It does. It looks
This
like it
is
goes to the
why
field.
I'm recording it so close as I
And,
can.
and the light dims as it goes through the chairs.
Yes, it does, and you can see it. It almost weaves through the legs this next time when it comes back.
It weaves through his legs.
It weaves through the legs. It's so weird.
That is so odd because you know what?
And look
It
at-
gets
again, look at the
bigger as it goes
behavior.
farther back.
Look at the behavior of the light. It's not a solid ball. It's a morphing ball, but watch
Watch
this.
this. It goes right through him. Zoop.
And then it comes back. This is the interesting part.
It goes back, goes right
Oh,
inside
it's
him.
sitting
See,
right
it just
there.
went into it.
Oh yeah.
Now it
And
comes
now
right
it
back
comes
out.
out in between them.
And
It's
it's
sitting in
hovering
between
there.
them. It's just sitting there. And then
And
it
goes
moves
back
again.
in.
And now watch.
Oh my
It goes back in there. And now it comes over to these. And look how small it is. Look how small that light is compared to how big we were just seeing it. And did you see that?
Usually gets
It's hard to
bigger the
see on
closer
the.
you get.
It's hard to see on this recording. You can't see the trail it's
yes, you-
leaving.
Oh, I see where the spot is where it is. But
It's leaving a
It's
trail
skirting
behind
it.
it.
It's
Did you
leaving
look
a
inside
trail
that
behind it.
phone? Did you look inside?
No, we haven't. But now look, watch. Like a ladder.
Disappears.
Dude.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Jumps up.
Like it's climbing.
It's like it's jumping
Yes,
up.
it's like it's climbing. Guys, I really think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, I don't think this is a ghost. I think I'm seeing a fairy, and I'm saying it. Yep, I did.
I do believe in Ninas. I do.
I'm really saying I think it's something else. I think it's something more mythical. I'm not quite sure this is just an orb.
Definitely not a moth.
It's
Or-
definitely
or
not a
an
moth. No. And again, continuous recording, continuously running,
And now it's in the back.
and now it's going back again. And it goes up to my door. And I'm sorry, but a ghost would be able to go through the door. Again, no reflection in that window pane. But you can see the pillar. You can see,
You can see it's not climbing on something. I think that's
Yes.
inside that now. Something. Because that is not on it.
no, it's just in the air between it. Unless it's on that box, I'm not sure. No,
No, it wasn't on the box. You could tell it was not on the
no,
box.
whatever it is, and now it's just hovering. But again, look at the size of that ball. It's completely different than it was just on those chairs
And just
closer
right
to
now,
us.
Going into the box, it's different. I'm sorry, a rodent would not be able to climb on stuff like that.
No,
Not be that high,
a
it's
rodent
a
wouldn't be
rodent.
able to
It's not a
fly
rodent,
through the
man.
air. It's not a rodent, and I'm sorry, but I've never seen a moth or a flying thing even that small climb through my chairs. You might want to change that view.
Right there, back to the...
Now look at the size of that ball again. And now it's more tight,
You can see
and it's
right there,
increasing its
not-
speed. You might want to change the view again.
It's not climbing on stuff. That is definitely floating.
Actually, there's some boards behind there. Again, in front of that window pane, no reflection still. It's just hovering around. Now, mind you, it's in the same place it was just a couple minutes ago, and it's bigger than it was. No, it's not. I'm not saying that because the zoom's different. I'm saying that because you can tell based on the size of the chairs and the size of the ball that that's changing the size and light.
Yes.
And if you can look close, it's not a solid ball. Look at it morphing. Every second, it's not a circle. It's different. You might want to make it, yeah. You might want to come over just a little more. No, I would come down. Oh no, we screwed it up, guys. Screwed it up. Right there.
Oh, it's right in the middle of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna shoot down here.
I think, are you going to catch that?
Now, besides my bag being moved, has anything else been moved in here?
Let me show you a zoom in the spot.
We'll talk about other events after we're done.
Oh, sorry.
All right, Tim, you're going to miss the column. The column, the column.
No, it's up there. You can see.
No,
Oh, it
it's,
just
that's what I
disappeared.
said.
Ooh, it's like tiny there.
That's why I said you're going to miss the column shot. And then it goes to the door. This is where it goes to my door. Oh, maybe not.
It's just kind of taking its sweet time now.
This is where we're going to want to watch it close.
It's very as if the circle leaves.
No, it goes to my door. This is when it's at my door. And it stops dead at my door. I'm sorry, a ghost would be able to go through that. It's near my door, and now it's away from my door. Whatever that was. Look at that light. Look at it. That's totally different than what you just saw. Don't lie. That camera view's farther out now. It's not bigger.
And it's like lengthening.
Mm-hmm. Like it's a tight ball and then it elongates and then it's a tight ball again. Look at that, that's elongated. And yeah, it almost does look like it's running, doesn't it? I told you, I feel almost crazy saying I think it's a
Kinda
fairy.
does, but then you sit there and
This whole video
It's
shows
not.
you that it's not a rodent. This whole video shows you it's not.
gonna go back to the door and try the door again.
And there's no way to get in that door. A ghost would be able to go through there. I'm sorry. You can't even get underneath it. It's so tight to the floor. I'll take pictures just to prove it.
Well, the heater isn't here, so you're curious when did it warm up.
Now watch, guys. This is where it gets insane. I don't want to be shaking. What
It's
the
on.
fuck?